This is a great video on why you need to squeeze down blocks. All right, so this team's gonna run what looks like GH counter. All right, they're gonna pull the backside guard. He's gonna kick out the DN. This backside H is gonna pull. He's gonna wrap for this backer. Back's gonna take a step and then bang it back this way. Now, when I say squeezing down blocks on this play, they are gonna get a double team here. This kid's gonna block down. This D end, who isn't a contained player, okay, he's a B gap player, needs to squeeze this block down to close that gap. He runs up the field here, and it creates a huge lane and an easy kick out for the guard. All right, so you're gonna get a down block here. He needs to squeeze that, anchor it, and you need to spill this play outside. It's designed to go right in here, inside the kick out, and right behind the pulling H-back wrapping. All right, so you could watch. He comes up field here. And this is another reason why we tell our D tackles not to penetrate. This kid shoots the gap, takes himself completely out of the play. All right, so when you're shooting gaps, you just run yourself out of the play and it creates natural seams. Or you shoot a gap and you end up just getting yourself washed. In this case, both things happen. He took himself up and out of the play, and he got himself washed down. All right, we need to shock and shed, okay, and then anchor down the line of scrimmage and pursue the play. We can't run ourselves up the field. We need to be physical, launch on the blocker, and then come off the block whatever way the back is going. We can't just shoot ourselves up the field because it will create cutback lanes. All right, so watch the DN shoot himself up the field. Watch this kid get washed. And another thing, they send this kid in motion. All right, they send this kid in motion. It's just eye candy. All right, I'm sure they ran a lot of jet sweep, but this is just eye candy. You could see the middle linebacker gets influenced by jet. There's really no need to. He should be really honestly watching that guard. When that guard pulls, he knows it's GH counter. He's got to come back this way. Or not even that. Have him key the halfback is fine too. All right, so you have this kid for jet, this kid for jet, this kid for jet. So they're taking away 3 defenders for 1 player that's fake. Middle linebacker should not be worried about jet sweep. You got an end with outside leverage. You got an overhang backer. There's no reason why jet sweep should work. All right, so that's just you're losing your middle linebacker because of eye candy. Credit to the offense. Great play design, great execution. Okay, nice 20 personnel formation here. So it's a great play. So let's credit them. But let's watch how this DN runs himself up the field. This kid shoots and gets himself washed. And then this kid is influenced by motion. Now, because he doesn't squeeze like he's supposed to, this kid has outside leverage. So you could see he's got to take on that wing back. He needed the H back. He needed to be more physical and shock and shed him. But because he has contained, his first step is that outside leverage step. So he kind of gets caught outside and tries to come back in and then misses the tackle. So this kid not squeezing messed up the whole play. And then this kid running himself upfield like, I don't know what he's doing. All right, so let's play it. And you got a guy running across the motions. Nah, missed that. That's just not good football. And you could see boom, easy kick out. Look at the lane they have. They get a nice wash down of this D tackle. They got a nice kick out here. H pulls and wraps, and they got a nice play here. Guys, your defensive tackles, and it's not a physicality thing. This kid, it's not a physicality thing. He's just shooting a gap because the kid wants to. That's what it looks like. And because he shoots himself out of the play, boom, creates the cutback. Because this isn't a bad, this is somewhat defended off tackle. But because this kid ran himself out of the play for no reason, it allowed the back to cut back over here where he should have been. See, boom, look. He should have been right here playing down the heels of the line of scrimmage, down the heels of the offensive lineman, down the line of scrimmage. If he would have shock, shed, anchor his gap, we would have been gap sound here. But because he shot himself up here, boom, he bangs it back. Missed tackle 1, missed tackle 2. That's a decent tackle. What should happen here, and guys, stop everyone. This kid widening out for jet is great. That's fine. You don't need your mic influenced by it, and you're having the kid run across matching the numbers with the motion. So there's no reason. What are we looking at here? That's, it's this kid, and this kid. These three are where the issues lie. But well, let's say we played this different here. Let's say this kid squeezed down. He anchored his gap. He's here. He's here. Right? The whole idea, guys, on an inside run, whether it's power, a counter, ISO, is to spill it, right? If the play is designed to go inside, you want to spill it outside. If the play is designed to go outside, you want to force it in, right? So squeezing this down block and anchoring, shocking and anchoring, this kid over here, this kid over here. You're spilling it here. So it should have went here. Okay, nothing here. I got to bounce it outside into my two looping linebackers. That's how you stop this play.